so.
Once I do it through the computer, I was thinking I could hook it up. I could hook the iRig into the computer.
Probably. Yeah, you know we're on. We're live.
And I could talk to you through a mic.
You know what's cool? Everything you say, it writes it down.
Right now? Through a mic. Also, during the thing?
Cool? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like, yeah. I like that. Let me put the music on. Yeah. Let's get some viewers on here first. We got Tanmint, Marwa. Oh ho ho. Hello. We're gonna get this show started in just a little bit. Ironing out some of the kinks. As a matter of fact, if you could see the show now, you could go ahead and share it. It's already being shared to your DJ Louis the Lion, by the way. Yeah. Now everybody knows who's gonna be on the show. Let me see. Let me share to everybody I know. In just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting. All to my friends in San Francisco, my Spanglish people, my Electric Club production heads. By the way, everybody, we're going to be doing talking about a lot of different things. Nothing in particular.
Quick test here. I plugged in my earphones. Can you hear me?
Hell yeah. You sound a whole lot louder.
Right.
Damn, scared me. Scared me, kid. Woo! So, by the way, everybody, if you want to join in on the chat and you want to be a part of the chat, make sure you jump in on the one. And this is the thing I don't like about how this works. But if you want to join in on the chat, the best way to do it is jump in on the Hans Batista.
Man, that is the cheesiest music I've ever heard.
That's why I like it. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, we got Liz in the house. How you doing? You ready for more? Yeah. How about that?
So we got to Taco Bell, got tacos and beers.
We got Tremendo Tropical in the house. Our sponsor is gonna be listening in, so ten cuidado que tú digas que Andy.
Oh yeah.
Él es complicado.
I'm actually thinking about being a sponsor too for one of these shows.
Oh, you should be.
I want to be.
We have great results.
Okay, good.
So everybody, once again, if you want to tune in and you want to tune into the actual chat, jump in from the Hans Batista, because if you jump in from other ones like DJ Hans or the Lewis or any other ones, most likely you can't pop in on the chat. You know, we have no control over that part. So just follow me, Hans Batista, and you're in the house. If not, you know, I'll answer you back in other moments. Oye, Andy, Tropical, que bolón.
All right, so the video's not on yet, though, right?
No.
Ah,
Right
all
now,
right.
we still on a prep zone. Para mi gente.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Para mi gente. All right, all right, all right. So hey, you know what? Oh la la. Oui oui.
Comment allez-vous? Bonjour.
Bonjour. And there we go.
Oh, there we are. What's up?
Look at that. You could almost touch the caca. It's right. You see, I like that's what I like. It's right there. And over here we have our sponsor. The sponsor of the show today, it's All Permit Solutions Incorporated. Yes, they make fucking signs. You want a fucking sign? Tremendo sign. It's gonna make your business look professional. They write shit properly. They make no misspellings. What
Yeah, I could use a sign.
As a matter of fact, I saw the sign. That should be like the intro song for the sponsor.
for that sponsor, yeah. Now it makes me think which one should be mine.
Yours should be.
Oh, yeah, La Cucaracha.
Look at all these roaches coming here every day. You remember that
Oh, okay,
one?
or that one. Yeah, that one would be good.
Oh! That's right. So what's up, party people? We got Armando Leal is watching what's going on. Like I said, we got our sponsor in the house, Andy DJ Tropical, which by the way, he's a DJ, tremendo DJ. He's that kind of guy that plays you the Capital Tropical song.
Tipo tropical style.
Capital Tropical. I fucked up that song. That's not even how it goes. He's fucking hating me right now. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the DJ Han Shit Show. We got the co-host in the house, DJ Lewis, the Lion Ollino.
What's up, guys? Thanks, Hans, for having me on. Glad we were able to make the show happen. I had to work this evening, but we made it back in time.
By the way,
Hopefully
everybody,
nobody's in bed by now.
he is what do they call those? You're a worker. What do you call those workers of right now? What
I'm
are
a
they?
freaking jack of all trades.
No. But essential worker.
I am an essential worker.
You're
yeah.
an essential worker. You're somebody that is right now very necessary, needed. Which, you know, yeah, like you said, he wants to probably sponsor the show because if you own a business, just as much as you need a pretty sign, you will probably want to disinfect your shit, right?
Pretty much.
So yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
He disinfects your business. Oh, mira, ¿quién está aquí? We got Alex Lico. Lico! What's happening, Lico?
What's up, Liku? Long time no see.
And we got DJ Yatu Sabes.
Liku, tell Pete I'm looking for him.
Oh, damn. That sounds personal. So if you see me staring down on my penis, it's not that I'm staring at my dick. It's I'm trying to read shit and my eyesight is not muy bueno. So I gotta do shit like that. So, all right, wait. Before we get shit started, let's drop the... Oh! This is the one and only DJ Hans Shit Show! What? I'm gonna be doing that shit live for the rest of my life. It'll never be undone. And if you know the name of this song, you're a motherfucking badass. I will be giving away things in the future for anybody who knows the name of this song. People
where's
don't-
my Shazam?
No. You see, that's one you need. Lord. Fuck that shit. No, that's not happening. Alex would never know this.
That's Todd Terry, bro.
Well, you know what? Funny thing is that Todd Terry is good friends with somebody who created this actual track. So, but we're gonna get off of that crap. Oh, la cacas! Look at all the little cacas. Thank you, Susie, for las caquitas. So yeah, basically, the song is, I'm never going to say the name of it, but if you ever get it and you want to drop in and, show us how fucking bad you are, then, drop the name of the song and I'll be like, oh, fucking impressed and shit like that. So, yeah, it's a shit show, everybody, and it's starting late because, unfortunately, shit happens.
Are you gonna throw someone under the bus?
No, I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. You know what? Not tonight. Not tonight.
All right.
I don't need suicidal fucking people in my life.
Damn.
Not like that. Nah, I'm fucking around. Shit just happens and complications, and when you think you could do something, and other shit happens. So, hopefully, it's he's got a gig or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that's
money talks, brother.
yeah, maybe.
Oh.
So let me ask you a question, Lou.
Dímelo.
First of all, because some people may not know you, and some people apparently do. We got a lot of people in here that do. A ver, that's a horse. No, man, Tropical. You're wrong. Espérate. Está mal. Hey, Andy, Tropical, this one's for you.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches. We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches.
How you like that? Oh, mira. Speaking of big booty bitches, no, actually, it has nothing to do with that. What's up, Giuseppe? All the way from New York in the house, maybe, or he might actually. No, I doubt he's in Miami. All right, so since some people might not know you, we'll ask you simple questions like, "What's your favorite food?" Lewis.
Oh shit.
Oh, put you on the spot.
Yeah, honestly, my favorite food is the
bro.
freaking chicken empanizado from Publix, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought you were gonna say lasagna, like fucking.
Bro, I ate a lasagna
Garfield.
and I'm barfing half of it and a half hour later, man. I gotta stay away from the sauces.
And then, as of now, what's your favorite drink?
I'm between manzanilla and tilo, bro.
Tequila.
Tilo. I do like the vitamin waters though. Drink one every day, man.
Oh,
very good.
shit. Oh shit. And if you had a
antioxidants.
let me ask you, if you were gonna end up in the moon and they told you you're gonna live there for the rest of your life and you can only take one movie with you that you could see forever, what would it be?
Spaceballs.
Oh, I don't know, man. Mine, it just seems to keep falling into Idiocracy.
I've seen it once or twice.
That movie, for some
though.
reason, it just keeps giving me a bunch of newer shit to go, oh, I didn't, oh, yeah, that. Just a lot of internal info and, just funny shit. So then, and here's the big one, since you're a DJ. Favorite song or only song you would take with you to the moon?
Oh, man. Oh, bro, I can't answer that shit, man. To the moon?
Yeah, if you were gonna live in the moon for the rest of your life, and you had one song, only one song that you're gonna be able to play off an iPad or iPod, whatever, and it's just one song.
Probably, I'm a Barbie girl, so that I can
Shoot yourself
kill
fucking
myself
early.
immediately.
A week fucking late.
After the third replay, I'd be like, "Oh, fuck this," and just take the mask off, and that's it.
What's up, Ana Cecilia Romero in the house? Shout out to you. And by the way, everybody, share, like, start your own watch party. Get people involved. Let them know that we're the shit show and that we want to be popular. We want to be cool with the kids and
Plug
shit.
it in the fan, just
And
so you know.
I was like, what? He did Lewis is magical. I looked down for a second and then he's.
All right, now we're talking.
Oh shit. Mandole, I would honestly, I would take it to a cheeseball level, and I would get a song by Frank Sinatra or just any rap pack, "Fly Me to the Moon," so that I can just.
I mean, yeah, those are good jams. I mean, we start shooting songs off, but we're gonna come up with 5, 6, 7, 8 songs.
My wife is here again. Oh, ahí está.
Oh, actually, I need some new tea. Vanessa! Vanessa! I'm in the wrong house, man.
Oh yeah, what's going on? So let me ask you something, because since this whole fucking COVID thing's got started, and I brought this up other times and everything. Being a DJ and that you've been actually you and I, we both had been going live way the fuck before.
Yeah, we have been. We were doing battling DJs, dual DJs at the same time.
At
live.
the same time before live, and before that, even at some of our gigs, back and forth, every once in a while. You would never do it at home, but you would do it at bars and clubs and shit like that, wherever you get a chance. And the same thing over here. And I noticed that once we got into COVID and we're all fucking out of business and shit. You fucking took it to the level of like every fucking other hour that I fucking jump in. The only thing that pops up in my fucking feed of videos is Lewis. Like if I finish watching something, the next thing coming up is fucking Lewis. So
I'll tell you what, the first couple months, even the pest control, as essential as it is, a lot of people were freaking out and didn't want a stranger coming into their homes.
Really?
Or the property managements didn't know if the tenants would want me into the buildings the commercial buildings that I do.
Well, people look at you and go, social distance, and push you away.
Well,
and
yeah.
shit like that.
I mean, I look like a freaking astronaut with all the shit I'm wearing when I go in now. But
and they feel better now that you're wearing all that gear and shit.
Well, it took about a month for everyone to realize. Somehow, we're gonna have to still keep fumigating because roaches and rats don't get COVID.
No,
or ants or bees.
Maybe they're the ones that invented that shit. It's not the Chinese; it was the fucking pests. The pests says,
Chinese.
It's time to fight back.
It was the Oriental cockroach. Those are nasty bastards.
Yeah, he's from China.
They come out of the shower.
Oh, dude, the other day I had a fucking giant flying bastard roach in my shower. And it was one of those, like, after the fucking rain has settled and I guess they don't know where the fuck to go. And that motherfucker was staring at me from the window, but inside. And it was looking at me like a perv, like, It was like you could almost see the look in its face, even though you don't really see a face. It was creepy as fuck. And at that moment, you're like, what the fuck do you do? So I acted like I didn't see it. And
all right,
took my fucking shower. Yeah, I ignored it. I acted like I'm not going to look in that direction because if I do, it's going to fucking spread its wings. And I'm going to slip and fall in the shower. It's just going to fucking get crazy.
Man, I have seen billions of roaches in my lifetime. And I've been going along with my dad, and that's how I learned how to do this shit many decades ago.
How do you feel about them? Would you touch them? Do you grab them with your hand? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, man.
Would you be freaked the fuck out
whenever there's a dead roach at anybody's fucking house? Who do they ask to get it? Me, I've already learned that since they have little grippers on their hands, you don't have to, cup them with the paper or anything. You just get the paper, put it near their freaking hand, and it latches on, and they just dangle on there like they're still alive. So you freak people out. And you're like, look, this one. Ah!
Well, speaking of roaches, as a matter of fact, I will tell you a short little story about a roach that one time after Alex Lico and I were coming home from a fucking crazy night of partying like a motherfucker. We ended up going back to my place, and I was like, dude, I'm too fucked up, so, you're going to have to drive my car and get because I can't even finish the drive back to your place. And we get into my fucking place, and it looked like a spot on the wall. Like, I'm talking about the size of a fucking shoe, like a kid's shoe. And we both look at it like, what the fuck? And I grabbed my shoe. And I swung it, and I hit, like, right where it was. I missed it, but I hit right where it was. And that fucker did not even flinch. It was like, oh yeah, yeah. Is that what you got?
That was a hood roach, man.
That motherfucker. Let me tell you, I don't remember the rest of the story of how that shit ended, and we might have killed it or whatever the fuck. But that was a fucking scary fucking roach.
Being a DJ, let me tell you, man, I've been able to hear a roach crawling on the freaking wall in the middle of the night and during the middle of deep sleep. And
one of those?
Yeah, and I know exactly what it is, and I know it's near, and I get ready for it to land on me. Because if you're hearing it, it's gonna fucking fall. It's just logic. It's Murphy's Law.
So let me ask, because we really quickly, I'm going to switch it up on you, but let me ask while we still have some people here.
Oh, we're losing them?
No, we're not. Just fucking with you. I don't even actually know, because remember, we have groups, we have like 4 different places where this is broadcasting through. I'm only watching it through my own personal page. But yes, by the way, if you want to go ahead and chime in and stuff like that, jump on the Hans Batista one. That's where I'm watching it from. Later on, if anything, I'll be answering back other locations and stuff like that. Soon enough, it's going to be mainly on YouTube, and that's where we're going to be transmitting from. That's going to be the main spot. But for now, we're spreading the word and trying to get more viewers. So join the YouTube group, which is the DJ Hans Shit Show. And be a part of that, because soon enough, that's where it's going to all go directly to, mainly. And big shout out to Bruno in the house. Coño, mira, he remembers your ass, Lou.
Bruno, it sounds familiar, man. I would have to see his face.
From the Grove. He was one of the DJs that used to hang out with us back in the day.
Oh, damn! Remember back in the days, I wiped that hard drive clean, man. That hard drive crashed, bro.
Crashed hard. That shit ended up in like that plane in the fucking that nobody knows where the fuck it landed.
Pretty much, man. People are like, bro, you remember that time I'm like, I don't. But what happened? How was it? I mean, was it great? Did we have fun? And did I offend anyone?
Well, a few times.
Yeah. I've tasted foot a few times.
So, Bruno said it right. Beer and Perico.
Yeah, man.
Not even a drug, bro. A bunch of everything and everybody. Listen, children, kids. Yeah, well, I'm not even gonna say don't, because I like to say that life gives you adventures and experiences that whatever has happened or whatever, it's a part of life, and I think it makes it beautiful. So do what you do, and however it goes, and enjoy your experience. One is
lucky to go in with the right guidance and lucky enough to make it out alive, then you did all right.
If you survived, then you had fun, and hey, woo! And if
I've had some fun.
Yeah,
I've had some good fun. I still have fun. It's just I remember now.
Yeah, remember that? Well, I wasn't there for it, but that party that you DJ'd for like the kinky people up in some other state.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found my ass in an alley, brother. Sleeping on my CDs, and I don't know where the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how I did what.
You don't even know what kind of party it was, and man, you see, you're like a fucking fucking this guy from the Doors. What's his name?
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, man. You're like, what the
Lewis, DJ.
Oh, you're reading?
No, that's how we would do to the camera. Jim, vocalist.
Oh.
You know?
You know more than I do. Big shout out to my gente.
You gotta see the movie.
Mi familia en Cuba. Raúl, mi tío. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, Raúl.
¿Cómo está la familia? We got Mario in the house. Big shout out to Mario. That's one of my homies. Hey, if you ever want to meet a DJ, I could throw it down disco style. God damn, this guy knows how to play the good stuff. And he has a house set, which is like vocal house. Good vocal house. And that sounds really, it's funny thing, it's not my style. But I like to hear the way he plays it. I like the style, the stuff that he picks.
I'm gonna have to hear some of that then. I like me some vocals.
Yeah, we stopped the Perico and we moved on to like Red Bull. I have a half a colada in me and Red Bull.
But let me tell you, man, some of the best adventures we had wasn't. This was before the cocaine era, man.
You mean the pills?
It's not. No, not even before that, man. Before that, it was LSD, bro.
LSD.
LSD, man. Some of that acid we had. It was literally a trip, and we
it
had
was
some fucking
and we're talking about high
great.
school.
We're talking about post high school.
Yeah, and high school. High school.
Well, I
too.
was. Man, the last month of high school, I was clean throughout all of my school years. I didn't do shit. I was a good kid, man.
Oh yeah,
I was. It wasn't until like the last month, the grad night and shit, that I did my first hit of acid.
Well, if anybody,
that changed my fucking life, man. Holy shit.
Well, by the way, Lewis and I went to the same school for high school, and we had a teacher named Mr. Karpiak.
Mr. Karpiak.
Karpiak was, and it's like I don't really remember a lot of my teachers and stuff like that. I was in a dropout program. I was in the one of those
stars
students at risk. What is this? Students
against rear entry. I don't know.
That's some fucked up shit that they came up with. That the acronyms goes with stars, but Mr. Karpiak would teach not only stars but regular kids too. Radio, so you could learn maybe hey, Mr. Karpiak, look at me now.
Yeah, actually,
fuck yeah.
Mr. Karpiak and Miss Herzog was doing the TV broadcasting,
TV and radio. He did both. He taught us all that stuff. We did War of the Worlds. We did that, but then at the same time, Lewis every once in a while will get on the microphone for the school and like call me out like, hey, your herpes test came
results.
Back, shit like that. And I'd be in class sitting.
I'll pick him up in the administrative office, and Panos' mom actually worked in there. So.
You know what? I don't know if the new kids of today have it as fun. Maybe they do, and we're fucking idiots. But we had fun in school. We had a fucking blast throughout middle, high school, after school, our beginning of the DJ era, because if some people don't know, the after hours scene in South Beach wasn't a thing. It didn't really get started until we were getting into the business, and it was. Yeah. And if there was something before us, let me know if I'm wrong.
They were called speakeasies.
And yeah, but then when the actual after hours came through, it was Boomerang.
Yeah, that's the first one I was introduced to, and that was some scary shit. Mind you, I'm 19 years old, and I'm at an after hours club.
Dude,
it was a gay after hours.
Yeah,
which I didn't know until about 10 minutes in.
10 or until you until you went for the feel. You're like, let me feel that camel toe. Hey, girl,
hey,
you're a little too happy.
I thought it was Belinda. She said, no, Billy.
Billy Barbaruno.
Billy. But let me tell you, that's where watching the DJ from that after hours.
Reina.
What was this? George Reina, man.
George Reina.
That's where I picked up much of the house style of mixing that I do. I saw him, the way he just fucking lasers were shooting out of his ass and shit. He was fucking jamming.
He was at another level. He was
fucking rocking it, man. And I was like, fuck that, man. I don't care if you're gay, bro. Just show me.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the whole thing. Alex is like Mecca all over. Yeah, we'll tell that story in a bit, Alex. We might call you for it. but basically, it was fucking crazy. Not only that, but we would start with the preps. So the night would start 10 o'clock. I remember that before you were DJing, and somebody else was DJing, and Juan Hernandez was a part of it, and there
right. They would promote the regular night.
The regular night,
for us, for our crowd, our freaking 21, 20-year-old.
Yeah, the underagers and everybody. Yeah, and the whole thing about that was that I was dying to be involved. I remember that I even became door guy. I had
we were multitasking in there, man. We did everything.
everything you could fucking put your hands into. And then it became a thing where we would be there from 10 o'clock at night. We would take a break at like 4 fucking something in the morning, go to that Dunkin' Donuts down the block. It was coffee.
Stick some roofies in our donuts. Put roofie ourselves.
and a bunch of fucking Vibrant. Holy shit. And move on to the after hours and keep it going. And then get on your fucking car and make it home like...
Yeah, like at 2 p.m. and shit. But you were blending in with the regular traffic at that time, though.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking crazy.
Like rough day at work? Yeah.
You think?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Man, you know, and that's a cool thing. You know, we have good memories. We have we've done shit that, you know, we could look. High five, Lou. Down here. No, down here. Lower. Okay, good enough. We actually...
Yeah, the knob's covering. Let me see if I can move my icon.
We actually had a double date going to the... heading over to the planetarium. Who went to the planetarium and listened to, like, The Doors or Pink Floyd or... who else was it that they would put? It was... I mean, usually it was the
Led Zeppelin, The Doors.
Yes. Led Zeppelin was another one. It was the shit that, you know, back then that you could do that was available was, you know, I don't know, maybe now today you put a laser light show like that and they might look at it like, fucking, what's wrong with you stupid people? We got projectors and, you know, fucking globes that with LEDs and, you know, there's a lot you could do now. Of course, we get that. But
yeah, but back then the laser light show was
amazing.
The shit.
And you know, you would drop a little bit of acid,
just a little bit,
and lay on the floor, and that was the beginning of the night. That was the actual beginning of your fucking night, and we went on a double date.
And our acid didn't kick in during the whole time we were in the laser show.
No, it kicked in
after. We were watching the show and we're like,
oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
I remember, and the girls were with us like, bro, these guys, I don't know why the hell we're going out with them. They're fucking boring.
So then, when we took them home...
because, by the way, guys, these are young. We were young. So, you know, it was like 11 o'clock was, you know, it. So we were dropping them off to their house, and all of a sudden... It's like
we got invited in for cafecito
because the mom wanted to be, you know, really cool and make sure that we made it home so we wouldn't be sleepy or anything.
Right. Even though we didn't have a drop of alcohol.
We had no alcohol in our system, but what we had was a spike of fucking crazy going up our spine, chilling every bit of our bodies. It was insane. All I know is that when we got into that house and we saw the fucking fluorescent lights in that room. And
it was fucking yellow.
The brightest fucking lights I had ever seen. And then this woman is the mom, precious lady, giving us cafecito in a Cuban tiny ass cup. And our hands are like this. I don't even understand. I think we just drank that shit like burning hot, just lava. Get it down as quickly as possible. And we got in the car. And I don't think we were ever invited back.
No, but before we even got in the car, I don't know what the fuck happened, but we broke into a fucking laugh. One of those laugh attacks.
The laugh attack
your spleen's about to rupture and your ribs are hurting and it wouldn't stop and we're red and you know we're fucking laughing at the funniest possible thing ever, and this poor lady and the two girls are looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
You could not control that. Listen, it's beyond your fucking control, and unfortunately we never gave them a hint of what was happening. It's like I would listen if I have a daughter and I invite them, you know, and the two boys into the house and I see that shit.
Yeah. Well,
maybe I
they
laughed.
didn't leave with us.
But all I know is that shit's fucked up. That was one of those.
And that was just the beginning of that night. Are you able to queue up songs like on cue, or you have to have them prepped from before?
I mean, I would have to pretty. Oh wait, here, look, yeah, here's one.
All my real life niggas, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up.
So that was the beginning of the night when we left their house. You know, that's what it sounded like.
And then
on the way to South Beach.
But what we were hoping for was.
Yeah, but that would have been impossible in the condition we were.
No, hell no, man. No, hell, fuck no.
The last thing, I couldn't even feel my freaking body from the neck down, man. So we went to South Beach. Is that the night we met at General, or is that the night that we met Jesus Bono?
Jesus Bono was, man, you know, that's the thing about all that. That I think that those happen in other occasions. Because there might have been like 3 or 4 altogether. But I know that, yes, one night, while the one of the big songs that were playing on the radio was, no, actually not on the radio, playing at every fucking club and bar was I Love You Baby. This looks like he's gonna go take a shit.
No, the fan just was hitting me right in the.
So who remembers that song? And if you remember the name of the artist, drop it in there.
I love you, baby.
That's all the fucking song says. It doesn't. And then he says something like, "Hey, whatever, girl, whatever. I love you, baby." And then, I love you, baby. The record has a heart, a red heart. So if you remember that one, yeah, that's the song that was playing. So we would walk from bar to bar, and it's like, imagine that you're fucked up out of your mind, and all you feel is that I just heard that song, and it's still playing, like all the clubs are connected.
Yeah, good thing we knew everyone on the beach, and they knew us, so we didn't have to stand in any
no fuck, bro.
Was...
No, yeah. Imagine stressing out fucking lines,
what's
being
up,
like
hey?
that.
Come in, bro.
That was back in, if you look at South Beach now, what a sad fucking situation. I almost like to say I would cry looking at like, if any time now that I have to stop by the beach or go somewhere, I look at it all and I'm like, how did it fucking go bad? How did it go bad? Yes, we know the answer to that. Black Lives Matter. Hey, listen, it's a reality check. It got bad, and
it lived this life.
It had its moments. The South Beach started with the gay scene, then it became the everybody scene. South Florida, everybody, like I said, instead of going to the Grove, we're gonna hit the beach, and then the beach became the big thing. And then after the beach died, then you had what was it? What came after the beach? Because it rotates and shit like that. Then
after the beach, the Grove was
downtown
simultaneous.
Miami. No, after the beach it was downtown Miami. Then we had Wynwood, which is still here, and then
before Wynwood became Brickell is what finally became hot.
Exactly.
And it's thanks to Brickell is that Wynwood came back, came to life, and
yeah. So everybody goes through those phases of where to go, and I'm believing that the next phase, if the city isn't retarded about it, and I gotta say it like this, Coconut Grove could come back. It's amped up to another level. New shit is all over the place, but you have a bunch of assholes tenants, and when you have tenants like that, any little bit of, that's what destroyed the Grove in general was that, the tenants just, they wanted, the fun and the action of it, but then they don't want.
They wanted the money from the nightlife, but they didn't want the nightlife.
Yeah, and you gotta have both. You just gotta understand that that's what it is, and not for anything. It wasn't. The Grove wasn't that bad. Maybe a little.
The Grove, yeah. The thing with the Grove is you veered off one block the wrong way. Ooh. And you were some shit.
Yeah, man.
It was going down.
I lived for like a short few months in Charles Street, and it's because I was basically DJing at Fat Tuesday almost every night and other places close by. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking live close to all this work and stuff like that. And not for anything, Charles Street is like right behind me. All the homes on my block and behind my block are close to $1 million or more. And right in front of me, it's a project. I'm talking about in my block. So in my block, I have a project.
Sorry, go ahead.
And it's like fucking night and day. Exactly like that. I had drug deals going on in front of my house, and right behind me, it was a fucking prettiest neighborhood in the world. And it's crazy like that.
Yeah, that's how the Grove was. Now the Groves, I mean, even the areas that used to be troublesome in the past are cleaning up, and
they're getting sold very quickly. You see buses, by the way, of people coming in to just buy that land and so they could build big shit, and it's happening.
There's a lot of shit being built big everywhere, and I'm wondering who the fuck is buying all these. I mean, they're buying them because obviously they're building them, so someone's buying them. But they're all empty.
A lot of old.
No one's living in them.
Well, because the whole thing is that it's investment property. It's all just investment shit. But back to that whole reality. The Grove could have a comeback. They've talked about it. Little places have popped up, but it hasn't been real. It's a lot of little restaurants and cool spots that look nice, but feel a little disconnected. I don't know. It's
Andy mentioned South Miami. South Miami had about when I started playing there. That was about 8 years ago.
It had a good run.
South Miami was the shit, man. And same thing happened. The city started.
They start bitching about noise complaints, and that boom,
doing
everything
weird
ends.
Shit, yeah. And then the rent starts going up when the actual business is going down, and people are forced to close. And I don't know, man. They did, I don't know. A good thing doesn't last long enough. But that's just life.
That's also South Florida. Everything's quick. It's like fucking in and out, in and out, in and out, and that's how it goes.
So you know what we should do, man? We should invest and develop some land here in the Everglades and make the new hotspot, bro.
Oh, the Everglades. That would honestly. I used to talk about building a giant water park in the Everglades.
I've always loved the idea of building a fucking humongous water. We have water.
You have water, a bunch of it.
You put a few fences to keep the gators out,
or bring them in for fun,
or bring them in and put some little hoses that come out of their thing and they shoot water and shit.
You can watch that and the
out of their little
pythons, all that good shit. Yeah, man. No, but and what's funny is like I don't get Miccosukee. Like, and speaking, now we got Lou in the house. We definitely, if anybody knows a Miccosukee, knows a souk, or used to maybe.
No, yeah. Oof, this is, before they even opened.
But imagine.
No, hey, I'm not going to, listen, I love Miccosukee.
No, but
I love playing.
But here's the thing about it.
It's the raunchiest fucking people.
Why with all that money, but with all that money, and they don't do a hard rock.
But you know what the thing is? They're the people that run it are the Indians. I don't know.
They can't get their smoke signals.
I don't know enough about
together
them to know what their mindset is, but they cater to the raunchiness, and they're happy.
You think that they're like, we got the old wrinkled people that look like leather? And
they have a bar which they completely remodeled, made it all modern. The lit dance floor, lit bar. The DJ booth is fucking slamming. Sounds great. But what do? They play the worst possible fucking music you can imagine.
They're trying
maintain
to
the people
away.
that are going there.
They're trying to push
and
away
they
the
have
people.
The whole second floor with all the convention rooms. Which they don't have conventions every freaking weekend. They can easily make one of those convention rooms into a nightclub.
What about the pool, man?
The pool's indoors, and
it is. You see, I never been.
Which makes no sense. You're in the middle of the fucking Everglades, man. Have an outdoor pool with a freaking slide, some rocks.
Yeah, I honestly believe that they just haven't really gone into the potential of shit, and it's like, man, that place could be so fucking cool. You know, you're allowing Hard Rock to be the one. Is it like, did they hold one of those meetings where you pull out a stick and the Hard Rock was the one that got the longer stick? And like, oh,
No, actually, it's because the Seminoles are smarter leaders. The Seminole tribe is fucking rich as fuck, bro.
give it up to the Seminoles. Hashtag.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
So the Seminole tribe is one smart set of cookies, man, and they knew what they did when they brought the Hard Rock in, and building that guitar resort was genius. Genius.
Dude, that shit's amazing. Like
And it's
I
in the
went
middle of the hood.
I know it's a terrible fucking area.
The area, you leave that area and it's all motels and pawn shops, and there's not another. But see, what's smart is there's not another hotel for like 5, 6, 7
and then
miles.
they have another casino right next to it. That's a piece of shit.
It's not that bad. They
Really?
remodeled that one too because they got the money. But that one's more for
'Cause-
the old people.
Oh, so that's how it goes
And then
down.
and then the guitar one, they're catering.
So they
more
should
to
maybe
the Jets-
make like a
Jets that night.
banjo. Right
They
next.
should. Right. That one's a banjo with an accordion room.
Little lights that don't really make it all the way to the top.
But the guitar one is genius. What they did there, I mean, that you could see that obvious, and it shoots a laser into the freaking sky. And I mean, have you seen the show?
Yeah.
That they do at 8 o'clock every night.
I saw, maybe not. No, I haven't seen the show. I know that I saw a show that they do in the inside with the water and some.
Yeah, even that's. I mean, it's only 5 minutes long, but it's cool.
And they put
But
videos
the light
inside
show
of
of
it.
the actual guitar on the outside is unbelievable, man. Badass, really nice.
So let me ask you something. What do you think is happening in this whole big conspiracy of, and I call it conspiracy because everybody's got their own idea of what's happening with. I want to know your internal take on COVID and everything that's, because I consider it all connected. I think that this whole fucking situation with the COVID, with the president election, with the way that their government's treating everything, that it all seems like just one big fuck.
Well, it's a big fucking shit show, is what it is, man.
Better than mine.
Better than no, man. It's a bad shit show. That's a real shit show. That's like the kind that you keep wiping and there's still shit.
So if you could predict when it'd be like almost over, like where you could say, "Oh shit," people are out and dancing and holding hands again,
Late 2021, 2022.
So you think that this is a fucking...
when I see us going back to normal.
This shit's real. That's Cardi. That's right.
It's yeah, man.
And,
look, my personal opinion, yeah, the virus is real. It's real because I've seen it affect people around me. I've come close to it.
right.
Who knows if I even had it, and I'm lucky and didn't have any symptoms.
I think
and
that
I'm
honestly,
asymptomatic.
I think that I got it twice.
I catch it about once a day.
And then you
Really?
put it away in a bag?
Yeah, I'm a freaking hypochondriac, man. I go to buildings that are full of people that are here from other states, and I know they're coughing because they're smoking weed, but what if it's fucking COVID?
And that's the other thing. That's the shit about this. It's gotten to a level like, the other day I'm somewhere, I forgot where the fuck, and I swallowed my drink incorrectly, so I choked for a quick second. And it was one of those when you choke, but then you try to hold it in. So instead of holding it in, what you cause is a fucking major, like, you kind of like cough. And then you
Like
want to
the Camino Viejo cough.
Yeah, Camino Viejo, exactly. And all of a sudden, every motherfucker in the room is looking at you like, get the fuck out of here. Like, walk away, you're fucking contagious and shit. And, you feel like, honestly, like the worst piece of shit at that moment. And, you want to, like, disappear. You truly do. You even though at that moment, it's like, come on, bro. I just fucking, yeah, everybody coughs here and there, But no.
Oh, I've had my mask on and had to sneeze. And I said, fuck it, I'm just sneezing in the fucking mask.
Yeah.
And it was just like a fucking, like a shower in my fucking face. And it was, It's like, fuck, man.
And by the way,
you have
Alex,
to do it because if you sneeze out, I mean, you're gonna freak people out,
yeah.
whether you have it or not. You're just gonna scare the fuck out of people because it's we're in, it's a scary thing, man. Listen, most of us are healthy enough that if we do catch it,
It's no concern.
or we're healthy enough that we don't catch it and our body will reject it because that it has the chance to become an infection, and then it could not, or it could.
So would you be okay with the world going back to normal already?
No.
You would prefer, being careful.
Absolutely, man. Listen, I have elderly folks in my family. I have,
fuck it, bro.
both my parents are cancer survivors.
So
they're healthy, but their immune systems aren't like what mine is. I have kids. I ain't sending my kids to school for shit, bro. Thank God we have a smart as hell superintendent that's doing the right thing here in Miami. I have all my trust in that guy.
And so your kids are gonna stay home with you guys?
Yeah, man. Even if I have to take time off from work to make sure that they're up and not in bed and doing their fucking work.
God, my son is 23. Fuck.
Yeah.
You see, everybody looked at me. Look at having kids young, and look at me now.
My kids, they're white as fuck, bro. They haven't seen the sunlight in months, man. And I wish they would, because there's shit we can do outside. But
Alex, look, Alex. By the way, Alex, herpes is something else. We're gonna we're gonna talk about that another day. It's not that conversation. Every third week he has one of those little herpes outbreaks and shit, like panic.
Hey, man, listen. No, I'm serious. So every other day, man, I'll feel.
Well, you go to places where people might have.
But listen,
infected, right?
what calms me down, aside from the fact that I take my dose of Xanax to calm my ass down for my anxiety. When I do the COVID spraying at a facility,
right.
I'm wearing a mask, I'm wearing my shield, I'm wearing a suit.
Right.
Over that, I'm wiping all the shit down, and before I go in. The manager of the plant or the office. All right, that's the office where the sick person was, where the COVID is.
Right.
They tell you that right there. You're like, all right, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I got a fucking chill going up my spine, man. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going into the den of darkness and shit.
Well, dude.
And I go in there and I hold my breath, nigga. I got fucking 3 masks.
Yeah, it's like,
and I'll be like,
gonna get you. Come on.
And then eventually I gotta breathe. And then remember, wait a second, I'm holding the strongest antiviral you can find in my hand. I'm just fucking spraying all over the place.
Yeah, dude, you're exactly.
Once I spray everything down, then I shoot the machine portion of it, which covers everything. I mean, ain't no COVID, no fungal, no fungus, no HIV, no. I mean, it kills everything. That shit stings. Which is why we wear our mask and our gear.
So it's powerful. It's not just like some little air that you.
No, it smells great. It's an air freshener, but it's an antiviral, antifungal.
You guys ain't spraying like Glade and shit, and you're masking it and telling people.
No, it smells nice because it can be mixed to use as a household cleaner, but you gotta dilute it more.
Right. So
we have to use a strong enough concentrate in the mix. So that when we spray it with the machine, the coat that lands kills anything that is on there.
So as much as you're spraying that shit, you think that maybe you are like you have that spray all over your system, you breathe it so much that maybe you have never been able to get COVID?
No, I do. Listen, no matter what I'm wearing, I mean, I have gas.
You're cured.
I have gas. Right. Well, if you think logically. Okay, I'm inhaling a little bit of virus killer.
You're slowly.
I'm cured in my nose and I'm cured in my throat. But what does it do? It irritates the fuck out of it. So I know it's not healthy for it to go into your body. I know where you're kind of getting to. I haven't thought about injecting it up my ass.
Well, Liz says don't drink it.
No, don't drink it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
So have you heard about the reset?
The reset.
This is a conspiracy.
All right.
And I want to know what
No.
everybody else thinks about this reset thing. You know, let me know whether it's bullshit or you think it could have some truth to it. I'm like up in the air on this one. You know, it sounds very realistic because I love good movies and shit like that. So the plot is like thick, and the whole situation about the reset is basically that through Bill Gates and Prince Charles and all these other people in Switzerland, I forgot who their names are and stuff like that. They're trying to rebuild the world, restart it, kind of get rid of a bunch of fucking people, destroy the country, make it one world order, and the best possible way to do that is, destroying this country, destroying its money, everybody losing their jobs, people disconnecting, being social distant, afraid, no money in the country. It's easier to destroy the only great capitalist country left, the big fucking monster. Internally destroy it through COVID, piggyback it through COVID-19 because it's the only chance that they're going to get to scare the shit out of you.
Fake news.
Now, I know, and by the way, it sounds.
Listen, why would Bill Gates want to destroy the country that made him the fucking quadrillionaire that he is?
Because money is a thing that once you have a lot of it, you want.
Listen,
more.
what's going on now is something that happens in Mother Nature every so often. It's just
it was made
natural.
in China. It's Chinese.
This one happened to come from China. The other flu came from Spain.
Right.
It was the Spanish flu.
The Spanish flu, but that was a long time ago. And
it killed a fucking 5 million fucking people worldwide. It killed a lot of fucking people.
You don't think that maybe, even if it was by mistake, you don't think that this was man created?
So you think somebody had the freaking technology to create a flu just as bad as this one back in the 19 who knows when?
Well, you could take one of those.
They could have. But to have it spread the way it did,
but think about this. I just stop and I think about things here and there and I try to figure it out. And one thing I think about is how this flu in the cold is strong, and countries that are cold as fuck is strong, and in countries
hold on, I need Liku's right, because I didn't mean the fact that this is something that just natural. Yeah. I am gonna say the Chinese fucked up because you shouldn't be eating fucking bats.
I don't believe the bat shit.
You shouldn't be eating dogs. You shouldn't be eating.
And it's a little animal, by the way. It wasn't a bat. It was that little fucking thing that looks like a like an
from Star Wars.
Like
The one that goes, that one.
One of those, yeah. Oh wait, I gotta say big shout out to Señor Oriente, Chef Salvo Oriente in the house.
Noise is in the house.
You got noise,
bro. We've been talking about you.
Oh, your ears must be fucking ringing noise. Like that. Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up for our friends. DJ Noise, Salvo Oriente in the house. We got Panic in the house. We got Alex. These are our boys. These are our boys. And for you guys, this.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches. We want big booty bitches.
All right.
All my real life niggas, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. All my real life bitches, throw your hands up.
All right.
Oh, look.
The original.
The original.
I love you, baby. Look at Noise. Where the fuck were you that you knew what we were talking about? And what's up to Peggy, my girl? Peggy in the house. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Peggy, how are you?
Peggy, incredible chef, too. She knows how to cook it up.
Oh, really?
Oh, and healthy foods. Something I learned.
I need some of that.
Yeah, me too. I'm fucking getting fucking.
Oh yeah, liquid. It shouldn't. Yeah, it's not natural. But you shouldn't be fucking eating bats. That's just.
Okay, but wait. Let's stop there because we eat a lot of fucking weird shit in our country.
Fine.
But it's weird because it's not knowledgeable to us because we're not used to it. Because if you go to other countries, they eat shit that's just all of it looks weird, but. It's not weird to them. It's pretty much
But
normal and they're comfortable with it.
It's only a certain group. I don't know. I mean, it's a little racist.
It is
what
very
I think.
racist.
What I think.
Very racist.
Well, we all have a little racism in us. I try not to be, but there's a lot of Chinese people, and I feel maybe there's not enough food to go around and start eating fucking shit they just find flying around.
I think that the thing about
Don't
them is
eat
that
bats.
they got popular. they get popular for eating weird shit, and even like if you watch their podcasts, I mean not podcasts, but you watch them on on Facebook, Instagram, and all these videos, they're always fucking just chugging fucking a lot, animals that are alive and. Come on, dog. It's like, shit like that. It's weird for us. It's weird for us. But
it is. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Look. For example, croquetas. What about a croqueta? If you add up a croqueta, it's a piece of ham that came from a pig, which in many countries is a terrible idea. And it's not even the good shit, and it's molido. It's the Cuban protein bar.
Well, I like liverwurst, but I hate liver.
I love fucking liver and liverwurst, and I will eat almost anything. If you put it in front of me, I will give it. I'll test it. Food. I'm talking about Lico, not your shit. Ozzy Osbourne, that's right. He was the original bat eater.
Yeah, but he didn't fucking swallow.
I don't even think that was just bullshit. That was
he bit into you know the story though. He bit into it thinking it was a fucking prop or a fake,
Yeah, he told the story,
and it turned out to be a real freaking bat, and he had to get tetanus shots for it and shit.
Yep. And who was it that there was another group that they had the buckets and people would spit in them? And like as they would do the concert, everybody that was at the concert was spit in these buckets, and they would take them up to the fucking stage, and the fucking lead singer, whatever the fuck, if you know who this is,
Noise will
would
probably know.
drink this fucking shit. It's one of those fucking obviously crazy fucking rock bands and shit. White people, fucking white people. What's wrong with you? White people are just like the Chinese. Fucking logos.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfuckers. And then taking it to all the conspiracy shit, TikTok. What do you know about TikTok? You got kids.
I think my daughter might know or like it or whatever. I don't. I mean, that they might use it to want to spy on us, and that okay, it could happen. It's probably maybe in one instance they've probably tried it, but these are all conspiracies, though.
It's all conspiracy.
What he's doing with TikTok is just because he's pissed at China. He's trying to find a scapegoat, and he's just gonna keep going at it.
I think?
TikTok is from China, so I'm gonna fucking ban it.
I think that it has a little bit to do with that, and then the other part is that TikTok is fucking making so much bank, and they're like, fuck these motherfuckers, we're gonna sell it to Microsoft. Because we're America, and we're gonna fucking
exactly.
Just tell you,
all he did by doing that ban shit is make TikTok even more powerful,
much better
in demand.
Or by the way, that's the other thing I was about to get to. Or
unless he's got stock in TikTok, then it's genius.
A strategic way to make
smart. He ain't that smart.
I don't know, man. He's president. Listen,
he ain't that smart.
I like to say that he is not a well-spoken person, but I think that the motherfucker is bright enough because listen, I don't got millions of dollars, and I sure can't run fucking companies.
That he does things that look smart. Those aren't his ideas.
Maybe not, but he's strong enough to make them look like they're his.
But whatever, you're making me show my true colors here, and I don't want to get into politics.
You know what? So who are you voting for?
Not that motherfucker.
So then you're down for the guy can't talk guy.
Listen, Biden's old, man, but Biden, you know what? I would vote for a purple sock with cum stains on it before I vote for this other piece of shit.
All right, that's
I'm a registered Republican. Let me tell you, I'm embarrassed by this fucking guy, and that's all I'm saying because I don't want to piss any other guys off. Nah. Everybody has a choice.
Hey, listen, it's an opinion, and that's the beauty of life.
Yeah, if you've noticed, nowhere on my freaking Facebook do I post anything. I mean, if it's
Political?
funny, I put it.
Yeah.
But I don't. I don't. That's
No,
I don't discuss politics with
By the
nobody
way,
because.
no, we leave that for noise.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. True.
Noise,
But even noise knows. I'll cut you off because I don't want to debate 20 minutes over the same thing I already agree with you about. So
Good night, Peggy.
I stay out of it.
Yeah, and listen, the Tourette's syndrome. Listen, here's the thing. I hate the fact that they're both, our options. I would honestly, what's going on with, like, why can't we get younger people? I'm not saying young as fuck, but younger people running for office. It's always some old ass motherfucker.
You know who I liked, man, that was running? Buttigieg, man.
Okay.
And I liked Yang. Too.
Yang just wasn't that popular with
but that's so what we need someone popular to win.
Yeah,
fine.
It's
okay.
a popularity contest.
So why do you think Biden's in there? Biden rode the coattails of one of the greatest presidents that this country ever had.
And who was he before that, though?
Huh? Before that, no, he's been a senator. He's been on the right side of shit. He's been on the wrong side of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're right.
He's a lifelong politician. But here's my take. Biden's not going to run 2 terms. Biden's running just to get this fucker out of here. That's why he brought Kamala Harris in. He's prepping her to be the first woman president.
He's going to give
her
it
in that way.
Biden is going to become president, and 2 weeks later, he's going to hand off the keys. He's going to give the keys to the Russians. What if that shit happens and everybody just goes back and says Han said it first? That would be fucked up.
Biden has no.
I would hate to be right about that. No, he just looks like a fucking. Well, he looks more like a Swedish fucking weirdo. Have you seen the Umbrella Project?
I've caught like 3 of them, man.
He looks like one of those Swedish guys that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, I saw them. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys?
And by the way, speaking of the Umbrella Project, if you haven't seen it and you haven't caught the first season, the second season is fucking amazing. I'm loving it. I wasn't too in love with the first season. I caught it on and off and whatever the case, but second season is fucking amazing. Don't punish.
Want to say hi?
Yeah, bring them out.
About that. No. Yeah, come say hi.
Wait, give them the headphones.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches. We want big booty bitches.
It's my daughter, bro.
All right, sorry.
No, I got you in the earphones. Nobody can hear. We're good.
All right, that's some James Brown. Man, James Brown.
Brown.
Listen to that beat. What? You know what? I would never run for president, Oriente. Never. Fuck that. Everybody who gets out of there fucking crazy with white hair and problems.
I would love to, but I'd probably get shot in the primaries, man.
Now, let me ask you a question. Here's something that, I think I talked about it last time and, the whole thing. But do you feel, being that when you're running for president, one of the things that bothers me the most about the election and prepping for it and the whole, way that they run this whole thing is they get money from corporations and people that donate to the election to the person, and that alone starts the biggest problem. If for example, I'm gonna open up a company, and I go, hey Lou, bro, I'm gonna open in this company, and now
you end up owing.
I owe you. Let's
people.
say you give me 60% of the money to get my shit started. I now have to sway in your direction. Whatever the fuck bad idea you have, because even if I have the biggest balls, if I get known for the guy who doesn't, comply, these corporations are fucking gangsters to begin with.
They are.
So if you're dealing with a gangster and they're gonna fucking tie your hands to your back and tell you, hey, remember who the fuck got you to win, doesn't matter anymore who you ran for.
Why do you think the Russians helped Trump, bro?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I like to say.
Wait till he gets out of office. It's gonna come out, man.
Here's the thing. I just think that there's no president in the world that doesn't have some sort of push in a direction or another that they personally maybe don't even want to go, but they had to take the money because.
Well,
money...
obviously everyone's gonna So they're gonna have an agenda.
Yeah, and
everyone does. But right now, what's happening with this country that's made me very sad is that you're either on the left or you're either on the right.
And that shouldn't even be.
And it's not that. Right now, what's happening is that there's wrong and there's right.
Wrong. I think it's wrong and
not
wrong.
Left and right. There's wrong and there's right. And there's just a lot of fucking wrong right now. Like,
it's
shit show wrong.
I think that the problem is that there should be no left and right. There should just be subjects that you agree upon and disagree upon. And how can you be a person that says, because I'm on the left, I might agree with abortion or something, but then do I have to agree on every other topic that's on that side?
That's correct. That's fine. I'm with you on that one. But that's why I'm saying, why if you believe in something doesn't mean you're a freaking radical left, and if you believe in something else, you're all the way to the right.
Or if you're in the
right
middle,
and there's wrong.
Like if you're in the middle, you both sides fucking hate you.
So that's what
never win.
Those are called moderates.
Yeah.
And they all have names, bro.
and that to me is like, listen, I could only watch, fucking wrestling for a little while before I, say to myself, bro, these guys are fucking acting. I get that they're jumping and falling, and they are kind of hurting themselves a little bit, but it's all pre-programmed and set. So somewhere along the line, I stop and I go, why would I even give a fuck if to vote if I already know that it doesn't really matter because whichever side.
Well, no, you're right. Look, what's fucked up right now is the Electoral College.
Well, yeah, that's a big fuck.
You eliminate that piece of shit, and then whoever the country wants.
Who came up with that?
The country gets. I don't know. Some fucking numbnuts.
It sounds bad. If off the bat, it doesn't. It's like Electoral College. What is it? It doesn't even make sense to me. But
it doesn't. And Trump lost. Trump won the Electoral College.
Yeah.
He lost a popular vote. That means more than half of America voted for
the other guy.
Fucking Hillary.
The other
pretty
guy.
much. And I didn't like her that much, but I just thought this fucking guy was a fucking idiot. But whatever.
I have a hard time, voting for a woman.
I didn't like her that much. I think they could have gone with Bernie on that one.
Look,
but whatever. That's another story.
The only person that needed to deal with her was Bill.
Bill's got to stay quiet, bro, because she took him back after he got caught. Who knows how many times? So he had to be like, okay.
Listen, she knew that. If she knew that if Bill was banging him or her, he had to be fucking crazy. It's like, Bill, I understand. I get it. I'll act like I'm angry.
I got you, Bill.
I'll act like I'm angry because.
But look at Bush. Bush
her pussy must look like a possum.
Bush lost a popular vote. Remember when that happened with the Chads here in Florida?
Wait, what?
Remember when the Chad thing happened here in Florida? That Bush, the only state they were waiting on to decide the presidential election, was Florida.
Of course.
The Chads and the things and the counting the votes and regardless,
his brother,
he lost a popular vote, and his brother was a freaking governor.
Yep. So
and he lost a popular vote, but won the Electoral College.
So we go back to it again, and I just like to say it's just one big. If this is a shit show, that is the biggest of all.
There's a lot of fixing that's got to be done.
How do we?
But it's not going to be done now.
No. Listen, but that's what scares me about this whole country and everything. That it is so fucked in so many ways, and so many people are digging into that fucking dirt of our money and making rules, and they're fighting against each other because they're like, oh, go fuck yourself. It's like our country needs right now help, and they're like arguing about bullshit because they're still gonna get their checks. They're going on vacation and shit like that, and they're like,
I don't know.
We're not gonna fix your problem because
when they break for. All right, our sessions are done for now, and we didn't come to terms on on the COVID relief money that everybody's waiting on. That's fucked up.
It is.
If you guys can't come to terms, you can't go home.
Oh no, I agree.
Or you don't get paid.
And on top of that, it's like I think that honestly, though, there's certain things that need to be treated a little stronger. It's like, listen, if they don't get paid, you don't get paid. So figure it out. And simple as that. It's like watching football. I say, some of these players get so much money that they don't want to get hurt and stuff like that. So then they play worse because they make more money. It's like, I think that football players should get paid by what they do. How many fucking yards you ran, how many fucking touchdowns you make, that's how you should make your money. And I bet
the smart ones with good agents have that in the clauses of their contracts.
Of course. I'm sure.
So, yeah.
But
not all of them.
Yeah, but it should be a little more. It should be. I think it should be a set fucking rule in general, and elections are mierda. And
how do you feel? How do you feel about healthcare?
I feel I've never had it.
Exactly, and I haven't either.
Lucky.
I would give a freaking pinky toe to have
good health.
Tastes like to have healthcare, bro.
Hey, listen.
I can't afford it.
I live life as in one day. All the shit that's wrong with me will ring a bell, like, and that's that's it. That's as far as I could go, because
you saw what happened to me 3 years ago, right?
No, what?
When I fell off the roof and broke my spine.
Oh yeah.
All right, I spent 2 days in the freaking hospital. You know how much the bill was for 2 freaking days in the hospital?
How much?
They're like 38 grand, I think, 39 grand. Did they operate me? No. Why? Because I didn't have insurance.
Right.
Which, in the end, knock on wood,
was a good thing.
Wood. Here we go. Was a good thing, because if they would have operated me, I wouldn't be.
Then you'd be a whole lot more broke.
No, I would be broken, man. I would be all fucked up. I healed, because I didn't have money coming in. I didn't have insurance to pay me money for staying home.
Now, where
resting.
do you think
I went to work?
Where do you think the big problem comes from? Who is to blame for that?
I think it's the insurance companies, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I would assume maybe the insurance companies. But who has the power to tell the insurance companies, hey, stop fucking people and give them insurance that they can afford?
Nobody.
No, well,
nobody, because even
who's in charge of the fucking country?
The pharmaceuticals and the insurance people. They are.
Somebody's got to be above them.
Listen, nobody is, because they have. There's too much money. Listen, when all the money in the world is theirs, who the fuck matters?
All right,
them?
so now if the government steps in
and
tells them, all right, you're gonna get your fucking money.
They're not.
Give everybody insurance. They're gonna get their money. What?
But
that should shut them right up.
They're gonna get their money. No, they want more money. They want more money and more money and more money. Every year it's supposed to be a little more. They never look at things as in, okay, if we made this much, next year we got to make this much. Or if not, we got to close that. It's like they treat it like fucking, they need this money.
That's like the people building the freaking Palmetto.
What the?
And that's how it works. If they finish a project, they have to start a new one or they don't get money.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And it'll never finish. It will never finish. But you add that up if, okay, look, insurance, okay, hospitals, the fucking pill people, all of them are fucking everybody. And we'll never, ever be able to recuperate from that because they are all way too powerful, all three. And they all three want everything. So when you leave a hospital, besides, the fact that, you paid for a pill that you could, buy for $5 fucking bucks if heavy, in any other country, you're going to pay fucking a few $1,000s for here.
Mm-hmm.
And you add that number up and you say, why? Why? Why can't that pill be a regular price? Why can't people just be happy with a good number of, hey, yeah, we did good. Why do we have to do fucking amazing Like how far in your pockets do you have to have money that you are already fucking filthy rich and you're a gazillionaire, your family's all gonna be a gazillionaire, and then
But that's where that's where the
does it
government
end?
should step in and put some fucking regulations on them.
you know who dies after that? Whoever put the regulations. They fucking die, man.
But if it becomes law,
I think
and
that
then,
you know when it's gonna end? When fucking
if it becomes law, then they gotta respect the fucking law.
it is all about money,
it-
Andy. That's the whole
it-
thing. It's a mafia, Panos. That's right. Liz, money talks. It's the reality. And here's the thing. I think we're never gonna get out out of that situation. We're not gonna live to see the day of that.
I don't want to
shit.
go see the fucking madrinas and shit. I want to go see my fucking doctor, man. My one that I haven't seen in like 11 years. I haven't seen my fucking doctor, bro.
Dude,
I have to
and
go to a
Panos.
fucking clinic that I pay monthly and shit for them to keep me as a member.
So then that's the thing, you
Look, I don't know who the fuck's gonna see me.
oh my! In my reality, I've found a way to work around all that. I just get better,
I drink acai juice.
and that's once again, and that's when people tell me,
And I masturbate at least once a day. But
hey, here's the thing. Listen, drink your fucking vitamins.
Yeah.
Exercise a little bit at least to fucking maintain your fucking life, and if you're lucky, you won't have some fucking terminal thing that'll happen to you, and you'll never have to deal with any of that bullshit.
In the end, we all get a terminal thing.
It's
Just
listen,
when.
we gotta go at some point, so
But I have no retirement. I lost my 401k when fucking Bush fucked up.
Oh, so I
Killed- he killed the fucking economy. I lost my 401k, so I ain't got nothing to. I got nothing but Social Security coming, bro. So I'm working forever.
wait. I want to getting out of all
I'll
this
be-
politics and just depressing shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about.
I got something. I was watching right before you were driving and doing your thing, but I was watching this thing that was at the Hard Rock today, the music awards in Spanish, with reggaetoneros and all these groups and shit. And holy motherfuck, everybody needed auto-tune. Like, I don't understand why the fuck they wouldn't just already come with auto-tune in their mixing boards and say, you motherfuckers can't sing.
There's only like 2 freaking dudes that know how to sing in the whole reggaeton world, and
you're right. Like, for example, Anuel, he did his shit right, and his fucking girlfriend, whatever her name is, Becky G, she did her shit pretty good. But there were all these other groups that I heard, and
I just hate Anuel's haircut, bro. I want to.
Did you see the new haircut he did?
Oh no, I guess I didn't. Well, I don't watch it, so I don't, I'm like, they weren't.
Now he looks like Anuel, but Tekashi. It's like still Anuel, but colored Tekashi. Talk about, and the funny thing is that he hates Tekashi. What the fuck would make him consider and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get your haircut.
Well,
But
I don't know, man.
it was fucking terrible listening to these.
I hate how a lot of these fucking guys look, man. I just look at them and I want to fucking kick them.
But it's the style, man. Hey, listen, you got kids.
They don't listen to that crap.
What are they listening? What are your kids listening to?
My son listens to old school hip hop
Really?
all fucking night, all fucking day.
Old school?
Old school.
You know what's funny? My son used to listen to that shit too, and then one day they fucking kind of like turn on you.
Well, they can listen. My daughter likes dance music, and she likes house music. She's different. But he likes the old school rap. But I tell him, listen, you can't just be devoted to one style. Your tastes are going to change. Not only that, there's a lot of beautiful music of a bunch of different genres.
Right.
When they were young, I taught them about classic rock. They listen to me sing a bunch of 80s shit all the time, and they look at me like I'm fucking nuts. But They know the fucking songs.
What?
They know they're getting the songs. They start hearing. They're like, oh, were you just whistling? No. So little by little, my influence. Come on, I play all sorts of crazy shit when I'm playing live here. I go 80s, 90s. I play everything. I don't play country and I don't play reggaeton.
So you are one of the most I like to say open format DJs that I know, to a level of which, by the way, half of you fucking DJs out there, you don't do open format. You do two formats. You do hip hop and you do dance house, whatever the fuck, and you're done. That's not open format. Open format is fucking Lou. And by the way, I do it too. Which you
do it well, man.
But that's open format, and that's real mixing. I'm not talking about cut a fucking song in and out of one genre from the other. That's not fucking no. That's not what I'm talking about. Cuts are just cuts. You're not an open format mixing DJ. So así es, and that's la palabra.
La palabra de Luis.
That's right. So let me see. Hold on.
Man, we don't get intermission or something?
No. Here, so the other day somebody filmed in South Beach. They were filming like the lightning and shit from the ocean, and stuff like that. And they actually caught lights in a perfect circle through the clouds, moving in very fucking crazy fast ways, like if basically a giant fucking saucer with lights cut through the imaging. So when the guy was looking at the pictures that he took very quickly, like almost like a movie, when you start seeing it, you start seeing all these little lights just in the sky moving in a circular direction, and yet it's invisible and not invisible. And then, you have all this alien fucking talk now. What do you believe? I know you got the little fucking alien. So if anybody should fucking have something to say.
My was it my son or my daughter?
It's an alien. I knew it.
Yeah, they're aliens. No, they asked me if I think it was my son if aliens are real and I try to explain to him
go back to Santa Claus and then we'll talk.
Well, I don't know that yet. I don't know if
that conversation hasn't happened yet.
Not yet. Not yet. But I'll tell him that this year COVID got him. That way, I don't have to go heavy on the gifts.
Hey.
But he asked me, "Hey, is there flying saucers and there's aliens? Are aliens real?" And I'm like, "Look, we live on Earth. Earth has a little moon, and then Earth has other planets that are neighbors, and then we all rotate around the sun, which is a star. That's called the universe, correct?"
Uh-huh.
Right. All right. So that's a universe.
The universe is the full fucking thing.
You're talking about universe,
our galaxy.
Well, right. Are we a galaxy or are we a universe where we're in? I mean, whatever. So I probably said it vice versa. So I said within our galaxy. No, galaxy is the whole thing. Universe is what we have.
Yeah.
Universe is where we're at. I mean, somebody jump in, help me. Eddie Torres, extra testicles. All right, so whatever. I explained to him. Listen, we're in one solar system.
That's our solar system. Thank you.
All right. So our solar system. Homeboy, I haven't had a cigarette in like 2 hours. So
that was good. I was enjoying this.
All right, so in our solar system, we're part of a universe or a galaxy or whatever. We're not the only one. There's millions.
Like the Milky Way is our galaxy, and
the Milky Way is our galaxy. Okay, so then, all right, there you go.
And then there's many galaxies, and then they say that within those galaxies, there's black holes that will take you to other millions of galaxies and other
wormholes, and there's a black hole in Uranus.
And yes, and Pluto is not a planet anymore. It's a dwarf planet.
No, it's back to being a planet.
Oh, they gave it back? They're like, Pluto?
Yeah, it's a
Come here,
biplanet.
Pluto. Pluto was all like in the corner. No. Come here, Pluto.
It's a biplanet.
We're fucking with you. Imagine. That'd be so fun. We were just fucking with you, Pluto.
Pluto.
Jupiter and Uranus were just having fun.
There's a black hole in Uranus.
So
whatever, I told him, listen, it's impossible to think that we're the only freaking planet in all this galaxy that has, life. It'd be stupid to think. I mean, not stupid, but it'd be a little, simple-minded to think that we're in the whole it's so big, man. There's millions of freaking solar systems everywhere. Well, we're perfectly far enough from the sun where we can be warm and cold enough for life to sustain. There's got to be gazillions of those.
And honestly, I believe that they've already been here. I think
gazillions.
that we're a part of... Listen, I believe that aliens, and this is just me talking on my own personal idea, what I think. I think
believe in aliens,
that aliens have already come here, have already banged our women, and we are part of some hybrid kind of alien, half fucking, this and that. When you look at listen, I walk around sometimes, and I see people that I look at and I go... That is not a fucking regular human being. That is an alien. That's got to be some fucking like level of alien that they couldn't fully put away. They're like, we got to get rid of the fucking tentacles and shit. So they so we start just the same thing that they do with dogs. When they mix breed them so they could get to a particular style. I think that they did that shit with us enough. Why do you think they always are taking our fucking chicks and shit like that, impregnating them, and those are those grays and shit? I think that they they're trying to create a particular kind of human, and it's a mixed breed. I think that there's some crazy shit like that, and that Bob guy from Area 51 that was the one that said that he was working on alien ship parts and all this stuff. Why the fuck not? Why have an Area 51 if there's not a bunch of shit that you obviously cannot, show? Ooh, look at that Vader.
Oh, you saw that Darth Vader, man.
That's a Darth Vader.
I forgot that I have it on the cell, so I can take you with me, man. I'm gonna go have my intermission with you.
That's right. Take it down.
That's right. You come with me, and we stay part of the show. You guys gotta get to tour the house and shit.
That's right. So I was watching Noise playing drums the other day, and he had the crew from Erotic Exotic, I believe, in his garage.
Yeah, I saw that pic. I was wondering where that was from.
He has the original. Noise has the original garage band.
Well, it's big enough to do a good garage band show out of.
I know that. Noise has more fucking drum parts than I think he should even have. I think you should get rid of a couple of pieces, dude. Not for anything. It's like, what the fuck? I saw it. I was like overwhelmed by looking at all that shit. I'm like, I couldn't play one piece of a drum. Fucking never mind all that crazy shit wrapped around me. God damn. Not for anything.
Listen, if you had the space, you'd want to put a bunch of gear in there too.
Oh, hey, Noise.
We want big booty bitches, big booty bitches. We want big booty bitches.
All right. While Lou is grabbing his cigarette and the whole thing.
I'm still here.
No, but here's the thing. Tomorrow morning, I have to wake up early because I have this meeting for the what do you call that? The association, which I want to get into something before. I want to kind of maybe close it off with this situation.
You called me, and I happen to know the lady from the freaking
fucking small world. Small world. And it all started good until I figured out that you fucking couldn't remember who the fuck she was.
Oh, now I know who she is.
And you were like, "Hey, what's up? How are you?"
I played it good, huh?
Oh, no, I
That's
knew
like
you
when
were
I.
fucking
That's
full
like
of
when
shit.
you get a weird call and I tell you, "Hey, homeboy, it's cloudy." You know what to say.
And you're
Panos
like,
knows what to say.
oh, yeah. Oh, boy, as soon as you hear cloudy, you're like,
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
you speak less and listen more.
Exactly. Yeah, he was with me all night.
Yeah. Hey, Panos, I think was this your key you left here? That's
So now we're gonna have to change the word from cloudy to something else, though.
to, to the glass in the swimming pool.
We'll do that privately.
Oh, by the way, so that everybody knows, this show, the shit show, is sponsored by All Permit Solution Incorporated. Give them a call at 305-970-0110. They'll take care of all your sign needs.
What are you, Wolfman Jack now?
Yeah. Every time I do his shit, that's how it sounds to me in my head. That's right. So yeah, if you need a sign, contact my boy Andy. Not DJ Noise. It's Andy. DJ Tropical. That's right. Everybody that we pretty much know is a DJ or has been a DJ or, likes to hang out with DJs. And,
We're a fun group of people, man.
Yeah, man. We know where the parties are at.
We know where the parties are at. Well, not lately. People still fucking call me. Can you believe that? Hey, what's hot tonight? What the fuck do I know? My tea. I don't know.
What's hot tonight? Hold on. Espérate. Nada. No, but it's no. Going back to my situation that I was talking about with the whole associations. So here's the newest thing I never knew existed. Now they invented a moving fee. Oh yeah. Well, have you ever heard of that?
Throw you $20 if you come with your truck and help me stick some couches on it. But
that would be a good moving fee. Nope.
Yeah.
A moving fee is not from the owner of the place. It comes from the association. Now the association,
that's some new brutal shit then.
That's some brutal shit. So here's how it works. The associations will charge you, for example, $100 or $150 per adult, for them checking out your information, like, seeing, if you're a criminal or, your background check, which honestly, they don't have to pay for anything, but maybe they have.
No, I had to do that, and this was the last time I did that was.
But here's the thing: you go with your own money to the police station and get that for them. So you did the work already of giving it to them, so they didn't have to do any work. But you're gonna give them still $150 per applicant, unless you're married, and then yours too. So.
All right.
In my case, that would be $300, me and my wife, and then my mom, and fine. So you put that together and you're like, that's fine. And then all of a sudden you read, and moving fee, $500 non-refundable deposit. So basically, don't fucking say deposit if it's non-refundable. It's like, it's depositing into a sinkhole of I don't ever see that again. So that's what it says on the whole thing, and they're like, and you will not get that back ever. And I'm like, but what is it for? It doesn't explain. And then
that person usually the leasing agent probably won't even know what the hell it is.
No, and the actual owner of the place is like, I never heard of that either. Like I'm giving them a security deposit first and last, so that's 3 months of payment plus. Then you're gonna get an association that wants to stick it to you even worse. They're already making it complicated that now you got to figure out whether you're gonna get in or not. But
what's the name of the property man? Is it property management separate from the association, or?
No, it's the new association company that they have in all of Fontainebleau area and stuff like that.
But are they a part of the? I mean, is it part of the? Does it have a property management as well, or is it the same thing?
Same thing. And
all right, what's the name of it?
No, I'm not going to say names, but
well, because I'm friends with a lot of them.
Well, I'll throw that name to you on the side.
I work. These are the people I work for.
Of course. Well, and Andy's saying something that makes sense. If you break something, maybe I'm imagining that in the move, you could knock over some fucking lamp or something. You know, that could happen. I guess, you know. Okay.
It would be your own lamp.
Well, no, I'm saying not your lamp, but I'm saying like a lamp on the street where you're parking the truck. You know, knocks over some shit, or you know, you knock over some of their property. You scrape the floor or the carpet as you're entering the building, or whatever the case. You know, maybe, you know, or the pool catches on fire. I don't know, when some shit of that nature. No, you know, okay, but that's a new one. That's a fucking new whole situation that they're throwing out there. So, you know, movers beware.
I'm just seeing my whole. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just seeing my whole walk from outside back to my.
Oh yeah.
Same place.
Shout out to Lips in the house.
Frankie.
Oh, Nightlife Productions. Wait, Nightlife Productions, dude. You know, I wanna. When I hear myself talking like this, I feel like, honestly, I want to go and work a strip club all over again.
Coming up now, it's Crystal.
Hey,
Crystal Balls.
Hey, it's Crystal. And you will not see her face because she's wearing a COVID mask. P90 whatever fucking 5 or some shit like that. Hey, Crystal, what's up? I can't. What's going to happen with the lap dances? It's like, you know that there are some strip clubs that are actually still open. They're just undercover. And
I haven't been to a freaking strip club in so long.
What a waste of money now, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't drink, so it's like, you know.
No, but you could order tea. You could go to a strip club and say, I drink tea. There's
I ain't
non-alcoholic
gonna drink no
drinks.
freaking tea from there, bro. I'll drink a soda and
Look,
shit.
the second you walk into a strip club and you're like, yeah, what are you having? I'll have a Coca-Cola.
Okay, big boy.
And then okay, but and then, you know, right away they tell the strippers, "Ese no la propina."
I still tip.
Yeah, but you know, it's just an imaginary situation that you're like, that guy's such a fucking loser already. or you can say, I come here for the steaks. Because, you know, like, I remember back in the day, man. They used
I
to
did
have
eat a steak once.
The porters, you know, and shit back in the day.
One of my favorite, and my last trip to a strip club was for my cousin's bachelor party.
Oh, shit.
And I don't even remember how long. I wasn't drinking, so this was already. So this is within the last 12 years.
Well, Panos has a good story about a stripper.
Oh, he's got a lot of good stories, I'm sure.
I don't even know if he's still here.
This one's funny, man, because it happened to be, I guess, a theme night, and the girls were, or at least the one that came and jumped on my freaking lap, was dressed in a schoolgirl outfit. And mind you, I'm sitting there, I'm completely sober, so which is my, you know, first time I'm in a strip club completely sober.
Right.
Girl comes over, sits on my lap. Hot as all hell, smelling delicious. I was like, "Whoa, God." She's like, "Hey, big boy, what's your name?" I'm like, El Guapo. So she's like, "Oh, El Guapo, are you gonna hit me with a ruler?" Well, half of one. That's my joke. But it really happened. She fucking laughed so hard she broke out of character and gave me a free fucking lap dance just because I made her laugh.
Because, yeah, man, that's actually pretty good. That's quick-witted. So here, I got one for you. So it's Panos' birthday. So we're like,
when, today? Right now?
No. This was back in the day. I'm talking about a long time ago. We were still young as fuck, and Panos and I were sitting inside the kitchen area trying to put together a plan of what we're gonna do. So we're like, okay, you know, we got this much money, and we need to hire a stripper. But where can we take her? We can't bring her here because, you know, Panos' family's home and the whole thing. So we're like, oh, what if we go to that cheap motel that we used to rent all the time, you know, at Jamaica Inn? So we get the fucking room at Jamaica Inn, and then we open up the Yellow Pages, And we're like, okay, well, let's fucking find a stripper fucking company. It's like, what the fuck, one of stripper companies. And we contact one. We're like, yeah, we want a stripper. And they're like, okay, and, she'll be there at this hour. Okay, perfect, set it up. So we're like, okay, now we could only invite, I think, one more person, because, you don't want to have fucking too many people on one stripper. So we said, we'll invite one more person. So we grab everybody's name out of the list and we put it in a hat. And I think it was Frank Lips. And, or was it? Wait. Noise was there. Oh, shit. That's right. So Noise knows this story.
I'm laughing at the last comment. I think you might want to.
So then
it's cloudy.
It's really cloudy right now.
Just a little bit.
I see lightning. So then we're all there, prepping up, having our fucking drinks. And prior to all this happening, when we were sitting in the kitchen, putting this whole idea together, we were eating fucking spaghetti. A lot of fucking spaghetti and meatballs and shit. So Panos and I were nice and ready and full and prepped for the fucking night. So then we're all drinking, having fun, just chugging like a motherfucker. And out of nowhere, somebody makes like a feeling of puke, like that reaction, like. And Panos is fucking that guy who cannot see that enough, even in the corner of his eye. If he sees somebody go, he's done for. So I'm not sure who, Frank, myself, Noise, one of us does the little, and out of nowhere, Panos just looks like death. And we had this giant fucking jacuzzi. And Panos starts throwing up into the jacuzzi like a fucking, like, it's a fucking shit show of fucking everything coming out of his system. And then all of a sudden I start throwing up because that shit fucking triggered me. And then I think that fucking Noise and Lips, we all were throwing up into this jacuzzi where it got fucking filled up with all this fucking food. It was so fucking disgusting. It was so fucking nasty. But then all of a sudden, we're like, the stripper's gonna be here in a fucking minute, and we have this fucking room like all fucking puked up, huge. And dude, nobody wants to fucking clean the puke, and it's not going down because of all spaghetti and meatballs and shit.
You have to waffle stomp that shit down the drain, bro.
Somebody had to, and I'm sure you know who the fuck had the balls of getting in there and stomping the grapes. So I'm in there fucking pushing that shit down with my hands and my feet and just like dying. It smells like fucking burning acid and food and just grossness. It's nasty as fuck. And the door is dun, 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 dun. I'm like, dude, we got it down. We brought the shit down. And the stripper came in with some fucking giant dude holding a fucking little boombox radio. Homeboy sits out in the corner, presses play on the music. Stripper does her dancing and the whole thing. And somebody, I think this is probably Noise that comes up. And as the stripper's there with her fucking vagina facing us and flipping it over, all of a sudden he notices that she has a butt bone, like a fucking tail. So we're all just staring at this fucking tail. Like all of a sudden, you're like, you can't concentrate on the chick. The only thing you're looking at is that little bone on her butt bone tail. It's like, you're like, is it gonna wag and shit? And bro, I don't know, but I'll never forget that night and how fucking retarded it was, and how I'll never ever do that shit again. But that was fucking an amazing fucking night. I don't know what happened after that or anything else, but it was something for the fucking just crazy.
For the books.
Yeah, man, insane. So on that note, we're gonna call the show a shit show gone Peace out to every motherfucker. Let me see. Hold on. Let's put the the music, because I gotta get up early as a motherfucker to get all this shit paperwork for this place that I'm trying to move into. So everybody,
thanks for having me as co-host today, man. I appreciate it.
Woo! Yeah,
fun.
thank you for sticking in for somebody who, you know, was supposed to make it but didn't. And thank you for everybody that came out and enjoyed it. Would love for you guys to share, like, comment again on, you know, things that you might not have commented on before. I usually will do that. And don't forget, it's on YouTube, so look up the DJ Hans Shit Show. And once again, thank you to our sponsor, APS, All Permit Solutions Incorporated. That's my boy Tropical. He will hook you up with signs for your business. I'm talking about physical, big motherfucking signs, and we're neons and all that crazy shit. So he puts it together properly. He makes sure that it's all spelled properly. It's not going to be some crazy bad sign. It's an incredibly professional business that's been around for many, many years. So I trust him. He's making my sign. Once again, APS in the house, Lou in the building, all the boys, Susie in the house, my wife listening in. Everybody's in the house.
That cloud in front of
I
you.
am sleeping by myself. So, peace out, everybody. We love you.
Right.
Catch you
Good night,
next
everybody.
week.
Thank you.
We out. If I can find the out.